I want to share something about animal communication. So I think I did a video like a month or so ago about talking to your animals, and a friend was having an issue with her dog because of a lot of moving and a lot of stress that's been going on. So I told her just to talk to her dog um, and see how she responds, because they understand us or whatever. And she did it, and she was like amazed how much it worked. So you know how there's like no coincidences. So um, I have been seeing more and more animal communication videos uh, everywhere. It's coming up more in conversation. I'm finding new people who do that. There's this woman, and I'm sorry, I wish I could remember her name. She's got short, curly red hair, and she she does a whole bunch of videos, and she shares about, because she could talk to, the animals, and she gets messages from them, both animals that are alive and animals that have passed on. And there was this other woman then that came. I mean, I know it's the algorithms, and then came in my feed, and she was talking about a conversation she had with a cat who was telling her that he was human in his last life. His name was Captain, and he was a captain of a boat, of a ship in his last life when he was in human form. So it's just amazing to me. Like, I've been talking about how things are changing and things are shifting and things are opening up, and people who are having these spiritual experiences are coming out of the closet, and it's becoming more and more mainstream. And my friend who was having the issue with her dog, there's one thing, I don't know if I said it in the last video. The dog was already very, very old and had a lot of health problems, and she just had to, unfortunately, put her dog down. She was almost 17 years old, and I believe, and she believes, the dog stayed because the vet had told her like a year ago that it could be any time now. I believe that the dog stayed with her to help her get adjusted, because she wanted to make sure her human was okay. And I said, watch, you're gonna get signs. You're gonna start getting signs right away. And I keep sending her these videos about talking to your pet telepathically, because then a podcast from what's her name? She's she was on The Big Bang Theory. God, her name slipped my mind, but she has her own podcast, and she's very like smart and very scientific, and she's having these kind of conversations with people who talk to people who can talk to pets who passed over. Like, what is happening? What is happening is we're waking up to all of our innate gifts that we actually have, that have been tried to be controlled. And I have my own opinion about, segregated religion and the control that they do to try to keep us from realizing we have our own power, right? But these things are waking up. And I just did a video, I shared it yesterday, about Three Eye Atlas and the message that I got from Three Eye Atlas. And I'm getting more and more and more confirmation from all different sources that this stuff is true. So, yeah, like, just go on social media, any of them, and just do animal telepathy and start following and listening to some of these people. And if you have an animal yourself, believe me, they can read your mind. So, maybe try to read theirs and see what you get. I feel like sometimes I really can read the minds of our cats. Like, I don't know, like I'm a cat whisperer or something. I can understand it without, I don't know. I can hear what they're thinking. It's just one of those things. So try it out. Try it out, because I'm telling you, we're becoming more and more telepathic. And I just thought I would share that. All right. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Her name is Mayim Bialik. She was the actress in The Big Bang, and she's also a neuroscientist or physicist or something. She has another degree. She's super smart. So I couldn't remember her name when I was doing the video, and I just looked it up, and so I wanted to share that because yeah, I mean, she comes from such a science background, and for her to be having shows like that just shows you how the paradigms are shifting. All right. Hope everybody is well. See you next time. Bye.